In the beginning, becoming a Celtic fan was all about spending time with my dad. And then through the years, when you actually learn about football and the history of the club, it's the passion. I think for me, I go to the games with all of my family, that's my time that I get to spend with them. So for me, it's about family.
I was watching a game with my dad, and he was telling me all about the club's history and how he was brought up, and it was just how passionate he was about it really struck me. And we were watching a game together. I think it was the game that Benny Griffiths scored a last minute goal against the other side, and he went down on his knees and he was just so emotional about it all, and it just struck me how much it meant to him, and that was a moment where I realised how important this was.
It means everything, to be honest. It's just been a way of life for me. I've been coming to the game since I've been 2 years old. So the early days I used to come to the football with my dad and my brother. It was just something that, again, was a ritual for my dad every Saturday to come to the football, and it's just something he started me off with at a young age.
It's a great feeling, pulling on the jersey. It's such a big club, you need to represent it as well as you can and do everyone proud.
The Club for All thing really was something that stood out to me the most, because being in a wheelchair, as you can see, that was something that really alienated me from a young age. I felt not really part of anything, couldn't really find the right groups. As soon as I went into Celtic Park, you just felt a genuine, real connection with the crowd and with when we were singing Never Walk Alone. And I remember specifically going through a hard time with how I was feeling about myself and how I was feeling about my life, and you just went in and you would forget about it for 90 minutes and you felt like you were part of a real family. I know everybody says that and it's a bit cheesy, but it really felt true to me, and I felt connected to the club from the first day that I went in the stadium.
All the way back from Australia, I've always known who Celtic is. It's a big club, everybody knows who they are. If you think of Scotland, you think of Celtic.
My earliest memory would be winning the league at Tannadice, just after Tommy Burns had passed away. I think it just meant so much to everyone. That was someone that meant a lot to everyone at the club, and it meant a lot to my family as well. I got to spend that game with my uncle and my dad and my wee brother. The 2-1 game against Barcelona at home, that was iconic. It was such a great night. It's one of those nights that you actually feel like we can do this. Even when Barcelona scored, you still knew that we were going to win.
So if I didn't have Celtic in my life, I feel I would be slightly lost. I know that it consumes a lot of my life, and I just don't know what I would do without it.
I wouldn't be as happy.
Life would be boring. There would be nothing to look forward to.
Since I've come here, I've wanted to play in front of the fans. Every week I ask, when can we have the fans back, but I'm buzzing. Hopefully it happens soon.
Can't wait to play in front of the fans. It's been so long, especially since I joined. I've not been able to do that, and to experience that, I can't wait really, and can't wait to see them back.
And if you didn't have that, I don't know what I would do.